Hey guys, I wasn't going to do a video this week, but I've decided to do one for obvious reasons that will come to light in a minute. Apologies for the noise, it's piddling down with rain here, and it's absolutely bloody freezing. So I'm pretty miserable, and this has made me even more miserable and has made me want to make this video. So let's roll the intro and then we'll get over to what I'm going to talk about. So as you can tell from the intro, I'm pretty ticked off, and that's because of a word that's been used and is being trivialized by some in our community. And I'm not going to say that word. YouTube doesn't like it, and I also don't think there's any place out there in the universe for that word anymore. But you'll get understanding of what the word is as we go along with this. And sadly, from what I've seen, the person that used that word actually is enjoying the fact that they've offended everybody and thinks it's hilarious. And that really pisses me off, I'm afraid. Really, really pisses me off. So I did some research and I had a quick look, and it was a quick look, into what the actual issues are with that word. And I came across a very good post in Quora. Now, I've edited this and I've taken out all the nasty words, and I've also taken quite a bit out of it just to make it very brief and to the point. But I'd just like you to listen just for a minute to somebody else's take on it and exactly why this word is so offensive to so many people. And if those people are offended, I'm offended too. And so if there's people out there that aren't quite sure why a lot of people are getting very upset about this, hopefully by the end of this video you'll understand it a little better. And so let's listen to what's been said, and all I can say is please listen with your listening ears, have a think and a reach inside you. If you truly believe that you want to use that word, well, I can't stop you, but just don't do it around me, because it's totally unacceptable, it's very backward, and I don't like bigots. End of story. So have a listen, and please just have a little think and try and improve yourself a little bit. If that is a word that you use, learn not to, or at least not in public. Anyway, let's listen to what they say. Oh, and just one last thing. I put this through a text to voice converter, so it's a computer generated voice, and I've also left a link to the original post in the description. Anyway, let's hear what they've got to say.
The power and meaning of words is defined not only by their definition, but their history, the tone in which it being said, and who is saying it, amongst other things. The word gay originated as a slur, but it has been fully reclaimed by the LGBT+ community, and the more painful history of it has been forgotten. The contemporary definition has changed, and it is commonly used to refer to our community in a respectful manner. The F word, however, is completely different. The word originally referred to a bundle of sticks or kindling for a fire. Back in the Middle Ages, when witch burnings were all the rage, gays would be burned too. Except while witches were given a nice little pyre and a stake to burn on, homosexuals were seen as too filthy and undeserving of the effort necessary to build all that. So what they would do is they'd throw gays in the fire, along with the F word, aka the kindling. The history goes beyond the Middle Ages as well, and even extends to modern times. In other words, the contextual meaning of this word is both historical and contemporary. The meaning, similar to its origin, is that gay people are filthy, disgusting, and unworthy of respect. It is a painful and powerful word. This word has been yelled at me across the street. It has been thrown at people like me while they are being brutally assaulted, beaten, or killed. It has instilled pervasive feelings of shame and embarrassment, and it has made children unalive themselves. Straight people are not a part of our community. They do not know what it's like to be ostracized because of their love or gender. Historically, straight people hurt and oppress us. When straight people use the word, it is either done with the intention to harm us or to insult a fellow straight person for some perceived violation of heterosexual norms. Sometimes it's an insult for unrelated reasons, but it is an insult nonetheless. Occasionally, it is used in a poor attempt at a joke, but the joke is trivial, and as a result, it trivializes a word defined by a context of pain, humiliation, and suffering. As a result, when a straight person says the F word, even without the intention to harm, it makes us incredibly uncomfortable and offended at best. At worst, it makes us remember.
So hopefully that has explained exactly why it is quite so hurtful to quite so many people. Have a listen to it a couple of times if you haven't quite got it. I have to say, by editing this and listening to it a lot of times, it's had a huge impact on me. And it's made me realise quite how mindful we need to be about the words that we use. Anyway, thank you for watching. Please feel free to share this, to cover it, to commentate on it, whatever you want to do. You don't have to wait a day or so to do it. This is a community post. It's just in video form. I'd love it if people shared it, because I think the more awareness we have of this particular issue, the better. And it's the only way we can really push back on the bigots. Anyway, thank you for watching. And if you're in the true crime community, I'll see you in chat sometime, somewhere. Maybe.